ask you, was she just like her mother? She was just like her mother. You say, how do we know that? You know, what would a normal daughter have done if her mother had said, I want the head of Pastor Bor? Mother! I hope that would be the case. Mother! How is it that you asked for the head of Pastor Bor? No, that can't be. You know what she said? Okay. Was she just like her mother? She was identical. She was an image of her mother. And so she goes to the king. She says, I want on a platter the head of John the Baptist. And now the king saw that he had been deceived. But it was too late. He was too embarrassed to go against his sworn statement before all of the courtiers that were in there. And so he did what Pilate did. He washed his hands. The Bible says that the henchmen went into the prison and beheaded John the Baptist. And the interesting thing is the way that this story ends, folks. If you read this story, by the way, is in Mark chapter 6, beginning with verse 14, all the way through verse 28. It says that the man who cut off John the Baptist's head brought his head on a platter and gave it to the girl, and the girl gave it, or the daughter gave it to her mother. Who is the dangerous figure in this story? The dangerous figure in this story is the mother. Not the king, not the daughter, but the daughter is used as an instrument for the mother to get her purposes accomplished. Let me ask you, does the harlot of Revelation 17 have daughters? She's called the mother of harlots and the fornications of the earth. Are her daughters going to do her bidding? They were born from her in the 16th century. And they sustain many of the same teachings that she sustains. And eventually they will join church and state as she joined church and state. And eventually they will be the instrument. They are not the protagonist. They will be the instrument through which she, the mother of harlots, will give a death decree against God's people, for God's people to be eradicated from planet Earth. You say, Pastor Bor, what you've presented is insane. It could never happen in these United States of America. Let me tell you, folks, in a time of severe crisis, natural disasters, a collapsed economy, crimes such as never has been seen before, nations do very strange things. And they have the tendency to look for a scapegoat for what is happening.